Hello, NBA fans, and welcome back to this podcast. I apologize for not having an episode last week. Due to some traveling, I wasn't able to record on time. This episode will include the top games of the past 2 weeks. I hope your interest in the NBA will be rekindled with this extended edition. Let's not waste the moment and get right into this episode of the NBA, the week that was. On Sunday, March 17th, it was a great individual battle between Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid. In the end, Embiid's monster performance led to a 76er win, 130-125. Embiid had 40 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 assists, while Giannis had a career-high 52 points, along with 16 rebounds and 7 assists. This was an individual showdown between two of the top 5 players of the NBA this season, and it lived up to its potential. Both players are the greatest on their respective teams, and neither the Bucks nor the 76ers would be in the position they are without the Greek Freak or the process. As an NBA connoisseur, a matchup that would be one of the best playoff series of the past decade would be a 7-game series between Antetokounmpo and Embiid. Both are dominating presences whenever they are on the court. Giannis is an unstoppable object against Embiid, who is an immovable object. Joel led his team to a victory in this matchup. Would the same happen in the playoffs? I'm going with Giannis, but you never know. On March 19th, the Kings had a 25-point lead going into the fourth quarter against the Nets. In true Kings fashion, they blew the lead to D'Angelo Russell and team and lost the game 123-121. Russell had 27 of his career-high 44 points in the fourth quarter itself. The man also had 12 assists. Give him the Most Improved Player award. Yes, I know I have said that Pascal Siakam deserves it, but Russell is proving himself as a leader in a way Siakam never can. If Siakam were in a different situation without having Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry on his team, I might have had a different opinion. Having said that, Siakam will always be a third or second option on any team, and I can't see him being the commanding force that Russell has molded himself into this season. D'Angelo Russell should be the 2018-2019 Most Improved Player because he has earned it. I've criticized Siakam quite a bit so far, so let's speak about a game where he proved me wrong. On March 20th, Siakam's 33-point, 13-rebound effort led the way for the Raptors in a 123-114 win against the Thunder in overtime. Kawhi Leonard was on the floor, but Siakam was a star. His all-around play is the fuel for the Raptors, and they will need it in tough situations during the playoffs. If Siakam can put up these numbers in a win or go-home game against the Bucks or the Sixers, it will be an easy win for the Raptors. Siakam has been playing a big role for Nick Nurse's Toronto Raptors, but will he be able to step up when it matters? Toronto hasn't had a player who can do that in a while, so will Pascal Siakam and Kawhi Leonard be the difference makers? We can only wait and see. Ice Trae for the win. Trae Young, my favorite player in the NBA, stepped up when it mattered the most and hit a game-winning floater with Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid guarding him to help the Hawks defeat the 76ers 129-127. Trae also had 32 points, 6 rebounds, and 11 assists to go along with the silky floater to defeat the immovable object and his squad. Since the All-Star break, you can argue that Trae has been one of the best players in the whole league. He has averaged 25 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, and is shooting 40% from 3. Keep in mind, folks, that this kid is a rookie. Rookies don't do this for long periods of time. Trae, he's different. If it weren't for the month of November, Trae would win the Rookie of the Year without question. If we include November, he'll only win the award by a slight margin. Yeah, you heard me. Trae Young, he'll win Rookie of the Year. LaMarcus Aldridge single-handedly destroyed the Celtics last Sunday. The Spurs defeated the Celtics 115-96. The Celtics just couldn't find a way to stop Aldridge from scoring. He had 48 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists in possibly one of the greatest games of his career. Aldridge has been one of the best players for the Spurs this season and in past seasons. But the real difference maker in this squad has been Derek White. White was a late first-round pick in the 2017 draft who was seen as a player with limited potential, having spent 3 years in Division II college basketball. This year, when given the opportunity, due to injuries to DeJounte Murray and Lonnie Walker, he stepped up as a guy who's a sharp shooter, but most importantly can guard anyone with success from point guards to shooting guards and even small forwards. In tough playoff matchups against James Harden or Steph Curry, the Spurs will look at White as their go-to guy on defense. Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, scored 59 points in the game, only for his useless teammates to let him down and lose to the Jazz 125-92. Yes, the Suns are so bad that one player had 64% of their points. The last successful decision that the Suns front office made was taking Booker in this 2015 draft. 12 teams ahead of them didn't see the potential that this kid brought, but the Suns did. Then they proceeded to create the worst team surrounding Booker and let him down. It is very similar to the situation that I spoke about in Minnesota. If these front offices can't use common sense and get decent players around these generational talents in Booker and Towns, they won't re-sign with their teams, and the franchise will realize that they screwed up. Just imagine being the team where a guy scored 59 points, and you lost by 33 points. It's just sad. James Harden continues to bring doubt in my mind as to who is the MVP of this season. On March 30th, Harden had a 50-point triple-double in a win against the Kings 119-108. The way this guy can score the ball on a consistent basis is literally indescribable at this point. I've run out of words from thesaurus.com to describe his greatness. I just don't know how he does it. Whenever Harden has an unstoppable night, which is basically all his games, I just like to have a little chuckle about the fact that the Oklahoma City Thunder didn't want to pay him an extra $3 million for him to stay, so they shipped him off to Houston for Jeremy Lamb. Even if it was 2012 and Harden was nowhere near his full potential, they should have realized an outburst is coming. They should have realized that Harden will become a possible two-time MVP. In my opinion, that is one of the worst decisions made by a front office in NBA history, and James Harden, he continues to rub salt into the wound. And that wraps up one of the last regular season episodes of this podcast. The playoffs began on April 13th, and I plan on covering all of the games played. Unlike the regular season, I'll analyze the game, not the teams playing. Episodes will come out every Sunday as usual, but will be a bit longer. I can't wait for playoff basketball. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of the NBA, the week that was. See ya.